Why are you even trying to sell right now? Why are you worried about the market?
There's a lot of gurus out there that said the market's gonna crash.
What's your end game? How long are you going to be in this? What are you looking for? Like, why does the market make a difference as to why you need to all of a sudden unload this house? What are you thinking about? What's your worry? It's a little interesting, that's for sure.
What's interesting about it?
Wondering where we're going to go, wondering how this is going to all work out.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question, right? Everybody's wondering that. Everybody wants to know what the market's gonna be like. The other day, I put up a post on Facebook. Somebody was like, where do you think the market's headed? Because I have an investment property that I don't know if I should sell or I should keep renting. They were asking for my advice. And I said this, it depends on your goals. If you sell and it makes the net that you were looking for, then sell. If you rent it out and it's giving you the cash flow you're looking for monthly, rent it out. Without going into detail about your goals, it's kind of hard to determine whether or not you should sell or keep renting. One of my buddies told me this. If you want to build wealth, Chia, you got to hold on to properties so that we can cash flow. If you want to be rich, you want to flip houses. Big difference. That makes sense for you though, right, Charles?
It's perfect what you said about that too when they were asking, right? Why are you even trying to sell right now? Why are you worried about the market? What's your plan for this house? Like, what's your plan for the future? What is your goal for this, right? Why does the market make a difference as to why you need to all of a sudden unload this house? What are you thinking about? What's your worry? Are you worried the market's going to tank and then you're going to lose value? Well, you know what? The house is going to still gain value in the future again. So then what's your end game? How long are you going to be in this? What are you looking for? It's interesting that some people are concerned about this right now, but the people that have owned a home for many years, unless they have a reason to liquidate the property, there really isn't a reason. Unless they just need that cash flow, there's no reason to sell the house. They got a monthly income coming in every single month, and like you said, it's the wealth that you're going to gain from that. All these properties that you have, it's all value.
And again, it goes back to your own personal goal. What do you want as the outcome? That's gonna ultimately decide where your direction is headed for your property. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what the market's gonna be like. There's a lot of gurus out there that said the market's gonna crash. According to the data that I'm showing you guys and according to everything that I've been hearing, I don't feel like the market's gonna crash anytime soon, just because maybe it's because we're in California and then the market seems to be different from the rest of the world out there. But right now, okay, as in Sacramento and California, like I don't think the market's gonna be crashing anytime soon. I really don't. Another follow-up question that I got was, what do I think about interest rates? What do I think interest rates gonna look like down the line? I think that interest rates may come down beginning of next year. Here's why. Next year's 2024. Elections are happening next year. We might get a new president, or the current president might stay another term. But from what I noticed, Charles, the year following up to elections, everything looks great in the market. Stocks are up, gas is down, rates are down. That's my projection. I think 2024 rates are going to come back down. Everything's going to come back down. I could be wrong. I'm not like a financial expert in that sense to where I could see the future. So don't take my advice in that regards. I'm just making a prediction here that I think next year, if you're waiting for rates to go down so that you can buy, and that's your ultimate waiting factor, then yeah, maybe next year rates might come down. But from history, what we've all learned though is when rates are down, prices go back up. Let me just share my screen again with y'all. Okay, so let's just go over to last year. Rates went up last year around May. Okay, started going up, and then that's where you see the sold price started going down. Everybody was waiting. Remember what happened, Charles? When everybody that decided to buy, that started canceling on their new builds and all that, decided to not buy anymore because rates are so high. It went from like 3% to like 5%. They're like, oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, prices are gonna come down. I'm gonna wait. Sold price did go down for a minute, but interest rates kept going up, and those people that needed to buy still needed to buy. And then as February came around, they're like, you know what, prices are not going down as much as I thought it would be, so you know what, I'm just gonna continue resuming my purchase. And then that's when everything started going back up again. You guys can see it right here. Look, January was right here, and February was right here, and look, prices started going up. And that's when everybody was like, okay, we gotta get back on the bandwagon. All the sellers right here was like, okay, let's start putting the homes back on the market. And that's why this green line is going up right here. And then see, days on the market last year, on average 15 days. Homes started staying on the market longer because everybody was canceling. And after that, see, started going back down, started stabilizing around here. And then now we're kind of back to where we started last year. Hopefully, looking at this chart, this data, helps you guys answer your own question of should you guys be buying or selling. But other than that, I think I'm going to close this out, Charles. I'm going to let everybody go and enjoy the rest of their Friday with their family. But we'll see you guys soon next week. All right, Chi fams, peace out.